Hey everybody, Tom here. So I'm still not 100% over whatever cold I had, so I'm sorry if I sound like crap, but I didn't want to go this whole week without at least talking about Smash Ultimate's newest update. So first of all, Steve is out. My quick, instant opinion on him: he's incredibly unique with his crafting and building mechanics. He has some of the best edge guarding in the game, like it actually gives me nightmares as a Cloud main, and overall he is a solid addition to the roster, on the surface. My biggest issue with Steve is how his playstyle boils down to run away, mine for resources until a diamond shows up, and then he can start the match. This definitely means the character needs to spend some time running away to build up resources, which isn't exactly fun to me. Especially since, unlike other meters in the game, it's not something that builds up naturally throughout the match. That said though, once you have your resources, some of his most fun stuff is his edge guarding. He has a ton of tools to counter almost every recovery if played well, and there's just something very satisfying about Dr. Mario bonking his head on this platform and falling straight to his death, or using his side B and watching someone just cart off to their death. Not to mention his down air is just downright ridiculous. This thing kills so early, it's insane. At the end of the day, I think Steve is a fine addition, and while I'm definitely not going to main him personally, I'm happy that he's more than just a meme character. Moving on though to this balance patch. Normally I make videos going over every character that gets changed, and I still will for at least a few of these changes, but this patch just screams to me, what were they thinking with these characters? I would argue Smash Ultimate's balance was at its best with 8.0, and most of that is unchanged. However, some of the changes they made here are extremely questionable to say the least. Characters like Sonic, Ness, and the Belmonts were already incredibly annoying to fight online due to their playstyle. Sonic being nearly impossible to keep up with, he can get in and get out for free online, which is incredibly aggravating. So what do? They buff him. And these were solid buffs too. Some attacks are safer, some are faster, some hit harder. Sonic just became that much more of a pain in the ass to deal with, and I am not a fan of this choice. But out of all these, Sonic is the only one that screams offensive to me, but they did also buff Ness similarly with straight improvements to several of his moves. While Ness isn't as annoying as Sonic to me personally, a lot of people despise this character online, and he just became that much better, which will make a lot of people that much angrier. But it wasn't all bad. Some characters actually have me really excited to try out the changes, which you'll be able to see me do in videos next week. Subscribe for that if you are not already. For example, the Ice Climbers got some solid buffs, particularly they made Nana harder to kill, which I think is a good call. They also improved their recovery and added some damage, which I will definitely be trying out. Lucario got some great changes, particularly a major boost to how much of a buff Aura gives Lucario, and it also sped up some of his moves as well. And if you remember my last video with Lucario, I'll have a ton of fun in the editing with this one. Bowser Jr. got a ton of changes, which I think will really help out the character, but I've never used him for more than a minute, so I can't say how good these changes actually are for him, but I will be checking him out next week as well. And as I said before, the Belmonts actually got a ton of solid buffs as well, with faster moves or more knockback on their smash attacks. Solid buffs all around, but I can't tell how much this actually changes as far as their playstyle goes, because at the end of the day, they are just going to run away and throw axes all day. And that's really it for all the major changes this patch. As I said before, this is not my favorite patch since it seems like they buffed characters that were already doing well online, but I don't think it's offensive either, as some people are saying. The nice thing to note is that they also didn't nerf any characters either, and that's fine with me. Regardless of not being a fan of who they chose to buff, I've always been in the camp that buffing a character to be on the same playing field as the rest of the cast has always been better than nerfing good characters into the ground. And that's it. That's my quick thoughts on this patch. What do you guys think? Do you like the patch? Do you hate it? Sorry for the drought of videos this week. Being sick really took it out of me, but normal videos will resume next week, so if you're not subscribed already, subscribe for that. Thank you for watching, everybody. Like the video if you enjoyed it, and I will see you all in the next one. Till then, guys.